Hello everybody, I hope you're doing good today. This video may contain copyrighted images being used underneath the Fair Use Act for educational purposes. It also contains public documents being used for the same purpose. I gotta thank all my subs out there. You know, a lot of you have been posting some real kind posts, giving me credit and everything. You know what makes this channel is you people commenting down below. You people posting your links. You know, I'm not a huge channel. I don't got people working for me. I'm one person, you know, and it's you that makes this channel what it is. And I gotta say thank you. There's numerous people that's sending me numerous links, and it's all very incriminating. And if you think you got something that I should see, email me please at flatearthreset55@gmail.com, because it's getting hard for me to keep up on the comments, and if I miss something that's real important, I'm going to kick myself for it. So if you think you really got some, email me please. It's also the way I get to know people, build trust with them, is through emails. So anyways, like I said, I have numerous people, I can't even name them all, that are posting links all over. And somebody sent me this. Somebody registered for FE Core USA. Welcome to the complete domain registration report of fecore.us. This domain name was registered on October 14th, 2017, and update for the very last time on that same date. So there was an update on that very same date. The subscription period will finish on October 14th, 2018. Bob Nodell, Denver Network LLC, is the owner of FE Core domain. What I find odd here was this domain was registered in the state of Arizona, Scottsdale. So yes, old Bob owns his own LLC too. Here you go. Denver Network LLC, registered 2 domains, is associated with 1 domain. That's his email address. Bob at denvernetwork.com. That's another email address associated to him. But he's got his own LLC. I wouldn't be surprised if Jaron's got his own LLC, and that pops up somewheres. But who knows? He's got really bad credit, lost a house, had foreclosure, owes thousands of dollars. So I don't know if you can open an LLC if you got bad credit. I'm sure somebody can open it for him. There's a way around everything with these clowns. But anyways, it just, you know, it gets deeper and deeper and deeper. And I just can't believe how great this channel's turned out because of my subs. So please, I want to keep the fighting down to a minimum. If you got something to say it about somebody. But let's not get into a long pissing match, because if you do, I'll just delete the thing. I want people to come here to find information, to expose more information on these clowns. That's what this channel needs to focus on. So let's get going here. We got a lot to cover here today. Let's go to About FE Core. It seems to see there's somebody missing. There's somebody they took off. Can't figure that out. And here's the Mike Kavanaugh. I can't trust this guy any more than I can trust this guy and this guy, or her. Karen was up there on stage with Candy acting like a freaking idiot, flashing Illuminati signs, flipping people off in the live feed camera, all kinds of absurd shit, just acting like a fucking total idiot. None of these people have integrity, especially her. None of these people have integrity. They're in it for the money. But what caught me was this guy right here, Rick Hummer. He done that experiment with Rob Skiba. But this guy was at the convention. He was more or less the host, the MC of the event. And he felt, I could tell he's done this before, the way he was up on stage. I go, this guy's been up on stage before. You know, and it wasn't until some of my subs posted a link on this guy. Now, let's check that link out. Let's scroll down here. About Rick Hummer. This is the same Rick Hummer. Was born in North Liberty, Indiana. I was wondering the tie to FE Core. Now I know what the tie to FE Core is. It's this guy. I suspect that the conference wasn't put on by Robbie. Robbie was just the liaison to the flat earth community. That's it. That's all he played. Liaison to the flat earth community. Keep us up to date on the conference. And Mark was to do the promos and so on and so forth. I suspect this guy was the head guy there, so to say. In other words, he was there to run the show. The shit show that it turned out to be. Let's read some more. You know, he's got ties to North Liberty. He's extremely religious, so I'm looking for a tie to him being a Mennonite. If we can find that tie, it just busts things wide open as far as I'm concerned. And explains a lot, too. So, throughout his lifetime in Michiana, I think, is a state in Indiana. Don't get it mixed up with Michigan. So, you could see he's done a lot of TV and radio. Attended Glenn High School, Butler University in Indiana. Launched an intern career at WZPL. Launching his career from there. Hosted radio shows in South Bend, Fort Wayne, Riverside, California, Los Angeles. Now, who else do we know that's in the radio industry or claims to be? Yes, Miss Patricia Steer. Like I say, all these people are all tied. Even Rob Skiba, he's been in the movie production industry for a while. He's been producing for a while. All these people are all tied together. They probably all know each other for years, in most cases. But I remember reading somewhere, I don't know if I got it mixed up with Michiana, but I remember he spent some time in Michigan too. Who else spent time in Michigan? Don't get Michiana mixed up with Michigan, but I believe there was somewhere else that I heard he worked for a radio station or whatever. And then get this, he was very active in the MDA Jerry Kids Telethon for many years with the staff at WSJV. So he was on TV on there begging for money for the fraud that the Jerry Lewis Foundation is. But he's part of the control mechanism. What I call the control industry, just like them all. Part of the control industry. And like I say, he looked too comfortable to me up there when I first seen him up on stage. I said, this guy's done this before. A lot of this. And you could see why. He's part of the control industry just like everybody else involved in this flat earth conference debauchery. Here he is. He left WBYT morning show, Federated Media, Country, WBYT. Well, I guess it was maybe a radio station. B100 South Bend morning co-host Rick Hummer has exited. Cody Austin and Deb Miles will continue the two-person show. So this guy is part of the control, and he's been on YouTube for a long time. And, you know, we need to dig on more on Bob Nodell's LLC. We need to do some more digging on this guy because I suspect he's got a lot more in the entertainment industry that we don't know about other than just radio and doing Jerry's Kid telethons, begging for money from poor people. Yeah, he's been on YouTube for years. This is back in 2009. He was one of those end time promoters, you know, it's the end of times, you know, claiming he's a Christian or whatever. religion he claims he is. But he's one of those end time pushers, you know. It's going to end next year. It's going to, didn't happen that year. It's going to end the year after that, you know. Yeah. But I suggest you guys kind of look him up. He had his own YouTube channel there for a while. He didn't have much on it, or if he did, he raced a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if he erased a lot once he got it. Well, I should say erased a lot once he got assigned to the flat Earth community, like Mark and Patricia. But what I thought odd was this here, and that kind of reinforced my idea that Rick Hummer was the head honcho there at the convention running the show, above freaky looking Robbie. But let's listen to this, because this is the FE Core Award. They announced FE Core was the best research group of 2017, even though they never did any. Okay, when they announced that, they asked for somebody to come up. And now let's listen to this.
Any Flat Earth Core members, come on up.
Now it's like all of a sudden there's no Flat Earth Core, FE Core members to come up. So let's pay attention here.
Actually, this is going to be accepted for Mike Cavanaugh, Steve Torrance, and Dr. Zach, because this all goes back to...
That right there is speaking is Rick Hummer. But he's acting like he's not a part of FE Core. Right, Rick. Get real, Rick. And you'll see why I think he was in control there, because he's the one that went to management at the hotel because they were running past time. The hotel wanted to shut the thing down, and he's the one that went to them begging for more time. Let's listen to the rest of this.
Facebook. It's but obviously we made the announcement that it's official, that it's going to be the big shindig thing and a real organization. But these guys were working really hard for a long time. David, you're right there. Come here. You're a part of it too. Here.
Yeah, I'd just like to say thanks a lot to everybody, and hopefully we can do a lot for the future of Flat Earth. Thank you.
There's Hummer right there, and see, he asks for him to come up and saying he's part of it. Well, they're both part of it. They're all part of it. There's Bob too. You know, and what I found funny is Jaren's nowhere to be seen in this awards show. Mark and Patricia be sitting there, and Patricia looks have a little serious look on her face. Who knows what's going on there?
Yeah. Do what? Yeah, I'll break dance. All right, guys, that is definitely it. We want to say thank you again. We've got to kind of hurry, but here's a big announcement that I want to make. Robbie, you've got a few words to say? But before you do, I'm going to ask a huge favor, okay? They let us stay almost 45 minutes longer than we were supposed to. So all I'm asking is if any of you want to volunteer to help stack chairs, because I made a deal with them. I really did. I went around back. I'm like, dude, look, really, seriously. We've had a long week, and we're having a good time. Don't ruin the party. You don't want to anger Flat Earth people. They're crazy.
Sorry about that.
And he looked at me and goes, are you serious? I said, dead serious, man. I'm not kidding.
Just more fucking bullshit. Childish bullshit. Have a good day, everybody.